First leg of the triple trio, big bonus jackpot going in as well. We'll get to that in a moment. Race number 5, 1,800 metres is the trip. It's a Class 4 contest headed by Reynolds. Douglas White, Jerry Chow, £10 off his back as he drops into Class 4 for the first time. Jimmu gets the cheek pieces on for the first time. Let's take it easy. Headgear change as well. A hood goes back on him. Good Days, very consistent this season, but hasn't actually won in 15 starts. Plenty of place prize money, though, to his name. Frankie Law and Joe Moreira team up with Cheerful Star, who was third behind Bullish Glory last time out. McMonagall was a two-time course and distance winner. Family Leader's been runner-up in his last 2 starts. Circuit number 1 even was runner-up course and distance behind Beauty Angel last time out. And Mr. Monty also runner-up on his last 2 starts as well. Jimmu and Family Leader mark are the horses that have been on the road to Chungfra and back in the last month. Speed map, we've got a reliable leader out in front.
We do indeed. That is Mr. Monty, then Family Leader Good Days. Plenty of these race against each other every couple of weeks. Circuit number 1. One who'll turn up of him. McMonagall Management Stars out there 3 wide. Jimmu with the gear change, Smart Cousin around Reynolds. And let's take it easy, Paul, is back at the back.
First one we're going to have a look at here is Reynolds. Now, he's got the downgrade. He comes into Class 4. He's under a decent hold here as well. He's been working really well, and he's definitely an improved horse, this one. So I expect a big run from him. He gets a £10 claim just to put some icing on top of that cake. Here is circuit number 1. He is a little bit of a head case, this horse. You can see really keen to get on with it, but he's held together. Well, he's under a really good hold, isn't he, by the riding boy. He's going to have sore arms tomorrow with circuit number 1, but that's how he normally races. And Mr. Monty, isn't he going well for the old boy, Mr. Monty? He's a 6-year-old now, so I've probably been a little bit harsh on him, but seems to be been around forever, and he moves nicely here.
He does, and he's been pretty honest his last couple of starts. The triple trio starts here with over $12 million going in. Estimated dividend in the region of $22 million if you can land the triple trio or your share thereof. We'll start off, Mark, with Reynolds. I thought this was a really good run behind Hello Daddy over the 1,600 metres up to the 1,800 metres and £10 off his back as well.
And he comes into a Class 4 for the first time too, Andrew. This was a yielding track. He had a couple of starts overseas and he ran on well to be beaten 2 3/4 lengths. An 8th behind Gift of Lifeline, so it's a big drop in Class 4 in Paul, and with that weight allowance as well, it's going to help him. Yeah,
it's going to help him a lot. He's sort of almost dropped a class and a half, isn't he, coming in to the middle now of Class 4 with that £10 claim. So he's improved. His track was good. I'm going to take a chance with him at a price.
Yeah, I think he's going to be pretty competitive here. That's Reynolds. Good Days. Hasn't won, but plenty of place prize money. And Danny Shumzak Purton have nearly got a 50% win place strike rate this season. But others behind: Paul McMonagall, Natural Storm, Kung Fu Master Panda and Jimmu.
Yeah, look, it's Coronation Street music here for this, as Mark would say. A lot of these horses race against each other. On this occasion, there wasn't much between them at all. Of the lot, I've got Natural Storm and Good Days in the numbers. I just think that those two are pretty consistent. Cheerful Star, but you can see on the inside there, it was a nice run from Good Days.
Yeah, it's Ina Sharple's memorial. It's just a matter of which one you like and which one lands in the right spot. He's drawn 14 Good Days, but they've got that beautiful long run to the first turn from the 1,800-metre start. It'll come down to who lands in the best spot. All
right. So what about circuit number 1? Natural Storm we see again, and Dragon Commander. But circuit number 1 of his last couple of starts have certainly been something to be encouraged about.
Yeah, look, he is getting better. It's just he can play up. That's the only thing with him. He gets hot and sweaty and carries on. But look, this was a nice run from this horse. He did hit the line long. He's got barrier 10, which is just going to be a little bit tricky, I thought, for him. Karis T didn't aboard, but he was definitely on the short list for me.
He raced well here because there was quite a delay prior to the race and he was in the gates for it and he was very settled. So perhaps the penny's dropping.
Maybe it is. Mr. Monty, we've seen him in the track work. Here he is in race action with Cheerful Star, Good Days and Kung Fu Master Panda. But he's not in front at this stage, Paul. But if he is, they swing for home. He might be tough to run down.
He is, and he's been quite consistent in his last couple of runs. Now, Good Days and Cheerful Star are the horses I'm taking out. Cheerful Star is very consistent. You can see him coming down the outside. Good Days, he's very fit from this. Kung Fu Master Panda I thought was slightly disappointing here. But you can see Mr. Monty fighting on nicely and hit the line strongly. So, look, he's always there or thereabouts.
He has won over 1,800 metres before, Mr. Monty, but as we've been saying, Andrew, you can run the race 10 times and get 10 different winners.
All right, but we only need one, Paul, with favourite here, Circuit number 1. Who's your 4?
Yeah, I'm going to take a chance with the new kid on the block, the downgrader, Reynolds. I think he's an improving horse against Natural Storm, Cheerful Star and Good Days. 1, 7, 9 and 6. Have to go each way the 1, though.
With the 7 Natural Storm, good draw. Chad Schofield takes the ride for Ricky Ewy's last start 5th over the 1800 behind Beauty Angel, 5th behind Bullish Glory over the 2000 2 runs ago. He should have won at the trip 3 back. 6 Good Days is just ultra consistent. McMonagle's been good getting back up in grade. And Circuit number 1, 7, 6, 11 and 13.
All right, for the first leg of the Triple Show, we've all got the 6 in our numbers. That's Good Days, but I'm with Paul Reynolds each way. He'll do for me. He's my top pick there in race number 5.